Guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie and welcome back to the channel. Okay, Norwich versus Leeds has just ended. It ended Norwich 1, Leeds United 2. A massive 3 points for Leeds United. But I think I speak for everyone when I say the performance didn't ooze any confidence at all. Before I get into the nitty-gritty stuff about what's gone on at Leeds United today at Carrow Road, be sure to smash a like on this video, guys. Let's try and go for maybe 100 likes. Also, subscribe if you are new. And without further ado, let's get talking Norwich versus Leeds. It was a silly one, but it was a fun one. I don't know what that meant, but Leeds United made things difficult in this game. The first half, the first 45 minutes of football between Norwich and Leeds United was one of the worst I've seen this season. Both sides were poor, the sloppy passing. Norwich actually looked the better side in the first half, I'd say. And that's saying something because Norwich got tonked 7-0 last week. We made them look good. It was the passing, it was too long on the ball, and the time they had where they wanted to pass to, the gaps were being closed down. Norwich were closing us down with ease. Dan James had an early opportunity to go through on goal, maybe put one past the keeper, but it was a good block on the line by, I think it was Hanley. But apart from that, Leeds didn't have no real big chances, and neither really did Norwich. Pookie kind of on the half turn had an effort, but that first 45 minutes of football was shocking. I really wasn't happy. I mean, a lot of Leeds fans, a lot of Leeds Twitter was popping off. We were saying this is embarrassing. What is going on at Leeds, including me. But again, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, I'm so happy with what Leeds have done. Yes, I'm thankful for the 3 points, and I'm thankful that we have Rafinha in this side. There was nothing brilliant about that game today. Really, nothing wasn't brilliant. The second half kicked off and Leeds did look a bit better. Granted, we're passing the ball a bit better. You know, got used to the pitch a bit. It was a lovely ball over from Dan James to Rafinha. He touched it down, and then he took on about 3 or 4 and put it in the back of the net. It was absolutely brilliant. And I tell you what, without Rafinha today, we wouldn't have won that game. And that's all I'm saying. Yeah, he put a lovely goal into the back of the net. I was still celebrating. I was tweeting. I was loving it. I turned round. What Meslier and Shackleton didn't know what they were doing. Meslier kicks out for a corner. What happens next? They whip it in. Leeds at set pieces again. It's like I don't get what we do at set pieces. So what happened? It's whipped in, and it was the young Irishman, I think. I can't pronounce his surname, but basically heads it in the back of the net. Lovely header. Not even 60 seconds later, Norwich get the equaliser. A few minutes later, Kabak, like Jamie Redknapp said, thinks he's prime Zidane, tries a little roulette, fails. Phillips picks it up. Phillips puts it Rodrigo. Rodrigo tries a strike. Why not have a strike? Have a hit, son. Krul should have saved it, but it was a lovely goal from Rodrigo. Now he's scored 2 and 2. Hopefully that's going to give the Spaniards some confidence. After that, it was a couple of chances here. We maybe could have made it 3-1. There's a couple of fouls. Harrison today. Oh my God. Since he's got that new trim, I tell you, he's been awful. A bit nervy, a bit here and there, but Norwich overall in the second half didn't really have too many chances. And Leeds were quite comfortable in the remaining half an hour after we went 2-1 up. But in all fairness, I'm not confident. I'm really not confident. I believe we've got Leicester next week. And even though Leicester haven't been brilliant this season, I think they could tear us open. Yes, we are missing the likes of Bamford, Ayling, Firpo. Are these players massive? Are these players like they're so big in the team that we need them? I don't know if you guys watched until the very end of the game, but Bielsa, once the final whistle went, Bielsa just sat there like this. I don't know what he's thinking. I think he's thinking, thank fuck for that. The win today, the 3 points does push us out of the relegation zone for now until we play probably Leicester next week. At the end of the day, guys, the performance for me today wasn't brilliant. My man of the match would be Rafinha. I think that'll be everyone's man of the match. Phillips' passing was a bit dodgy. I don't know what he was doing. Lorente was a bit hit and miss. Cooper was okay. Silly fouls at times. Dallas, he was all right. Harrison today was poor. Dan James was all right. I don't know. There's so many like 5-6 performers. I actually thought Forshaw, when he came on, played quite well. He's got the energy. He wants to actually not concede goals. There's sometimes when we lose the ball and players walk around. I don't get that. I like Forshaw's energy. But yeah, Rafinha, man of the match for me, obviously. But we go again next week, guys. We do against Leicester. I think we might be at home. It's a massive game. 3 points today, though. That's all we can say. It's 3 points. It's a big 3 points. We are now on 10 points out of 10 games. Not brilliant, but I tell you what, it's all right. It was always going to be a hard season this season. We know this as Leeds fans, but let's just hope we can keep up this I want to say this performance, but we actually didn't do very well, did we? Let's just hope we can get a sneak result against Leicester. Who knows? It's going to be a tough few months for Leeds United. If you look at the December fixtures, we might as well not turn up. We've got a lot of hard games in December, but guys, I will be back next week with the Leicester content, maybe a midweek video as well. But if you did enjoy this little reaction video for you, smash that like. Let's try and smash 100 likes on this video, guys. Also, subscribe if you are new. Let's try and maybe get 4,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Can we do that? Let's try. And yeah, the reason I did do a live stream is actually, I don't know if you tell me, throat hurts. I'm not feeling too good, but you know what? I thought I'd give you a reaction to Norwich 1, Leeds United 2. We get our first, no we don't, we get our second win of the season. It feels good, but the performance wasn't there. I want to know what you guys think in the comments, Leeds fans or not. What was wrong with that Leeds United performance? Obviously, it's big 3 points, but we need to see better performances. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery. Oh.